Yo, I don't have that much time for the day. It's like 11:40 something something something. But general idea, Chicago stuff are packed. That's something I feel like should be a video. Why am I dressed like this? I had a tea party thing to go to. But Chicago clothes are packed. I feel like this should be a YouTube video on how to pack clothes for internships because I had no idea what to do. I had to like just throw stuff in the suitcase, ask my mom for help. Really fun process though. Really fun process. Um, so I'm leaving Sunday morning. So I have Saturday. I don't know what I'm gonna do my Saturday yet. I think either I'm gonna go hang out with some friends, grab some dinner with family, or do both, or maybe just work on some projects. So I know with 3U actually having people who used it and are still using it. I remember I checked yesterday, like people are still trying it out. Um, there's changes I want to make. Earlier I said I want to fine tune the model I'm using for it, which is like I think it's some Llama model. It's like a Llama 3 billion parameter model or something like that, or maybe 7 billion. Doesn't matter. I said I want to fine tune it, but fine tune doesn't seem to be the solution to my issues. It seems to be more so system prompts and like actually just having changing the way I'm embedding the data. So maybe that's the thing, and maybe like how I retrieve the data as well. Another thing I think I want to do is just like maybe even add some extra, add more data to be achieved. So I know a question I was asked like to the system was, oh, how do I go about asking for funds? Even that's not something I imagine a treasurer would ask, and I feel like they'll have that idea. I feel like it's something I can easily just create a separate document that says, oh, here's our to-dos and here's our do's and don'ts. With a system prompt, having a better system prompt, maybe improving that, and then maybe like having basically a query route node to basically route where the queries might go. So like if it's something that requires like something to be achieved, then routing it to that appropriate process. But maybe like having another process that can be routed to like, okay, maybe check this instead. So I think there's more I want to do there. I definitely want to do a LinkedIn post because it's like one of the first projects I've really worked on. And I think I want to make it open source. I don't think there's any reason I can't make it open source. So having an open source project that people can work on and take beyond what I imagine would be really cool. I think another project I want to open source is the government bills one I've talked about. Initially, I thought about it for the US primarily, but then I was looking at hackathon in Africa. I was like, oh, dang, we can apply to different countries in Africa and just around the world. Then I realized I can't do the hackathon because I'm not residing in an African country as of now. So what I do want to do is hopefully my next hackathon, maybe Steel Hacks or so, I'll do that as a project, maybe as a solo person, maybe as a team, and then I'll open source a project. I think it's something that can be applied to very different places, and it's not something I really seek to make money out of. Like if I can make $1 billion out of it, like I'll definitely will do that. But like I think it's much more helpful to society and helping people do their civic duty as citizens of their nation. But yeah, exciting stuff are coming. Exciting stuff are coming. Really excited. This laptop looks really quiet. I just love looking at it so much. But yeah, I'm excited. So just to do a TLDR, tomorrow still isn't set in stone, but the general idea is maybe I'll hang out with friends, probably go grab dinner with family. But I do want to touch up on the Rio rack system project for SGB, and then obviously work on the WTM, just to finish up the mock-up designs or the wireframes, and then by Monday or by this next week I should be able to start coding. Yeah. But besides that, I have nothing else to say, so have a great day.